Yo Mwanza family, welcome back to the future. If it is your first time on my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, share and leave a comment. Why attractive men have zero friends? Let's talk about it today, guys. So when I say a handsome man, I do not only mean a guy that has a handsome face, I'm talking about the complete package here. I'm talking about a guy that is tall, jacked, has a handsome face and an aura that screams out testosterone. Like a very masculine, confident aura, alright? This aura attracts women like honey attracts bees, alright? And if you know what I'm talking about, you know. You know if you're really attractive. It is the way you get treated. It's the way you go through life. It is just a lifestyle, alright? So fellas, if you're a really attractive man, why would you have zero friends? Because for all I know, there are a lot of people that claim out there in the manosphere that if you are a really attractive guy, you will have a lot of attention from females and from males, right? You will be treated with much more respect, right? Everywhere you go, people treat you with respect. They want to be like you. But guys, it's more complicated than that. It is really more complicated. Those are the guys that think, most of the guys that tell this, they're not attractive themselves. Or they look up to guys that have fame, and being attractive and famous is something completely different, guys. Fame does weird things to people, alright? Fame equals attention and fame equals benefit if you associate yourself. So there will be a lot of people that want to be around you when you're famous, but secretly they resent you. They don't really view you as a person, it's just an attention grab just to benefit their own reputation and status. If you go through life as just a really attractive man, but you're not famous, your life is completely different. It is not all sunshine and rainbows, guys, so why would you have zero friends, alright? A really attractive man has the key to a lock that all men in the world are trying to unlock, and that is attracting women. The ability to attract women and to reproduce, because that's why we are on earth, guys. That is our main focus. You hold the key in your pocket to the most valuable thing in the world, reproduction. Because physical attraction will always be number one when it comes to attracting women. I didn't make the rules. There's been enough proof that physical attractiveness always is number one. Money or status, it doesn't naturally attract women. They're not naturally, biologically attracted to somebody that has money. You can be an ugly slob with money. It doesn't mean you get women, and if you have women, they do not truly care about you. They do not truly love you. They find you disgusting, but they keep you around. There is just enough evidence that there is a purpose underneath. An extreme thing of every quality in life, one extreme thing, and lacking in other areas in your life is not good. It is not the way. If you're extremely handsome, yes, you can get women. But you are not able to retain them if you have nothing else going for you. If you're not financially stable, you're really ambitionless. Like you don't have any ambition to move forward in your life, you have nothing going for you. I'm sorry, my dude. But looks, especially when you get older, when you're like at a certain adult age, like in your 30s, I'm sorry, bro. You're still gonna pull some one-night stands here and there, but it will be difficult. The doors will eventually shut for you. That is the harsh truth, man. So you gotta be balanced. But anyway, I'm talking about why really attractive men can't find friends. It is because, guys, the jealousy and the envy is just too much. It's a barrier most don't acknowledge. Because remember, you hold the key to the most valuable thing next to time. The most valuable currency we have is reproduction. And you just hold the key to that lock. You attract women without effort. You attract women whereas other guys give way more effort. The game is not fair. Life is not fair. But this is what guys can accept. This is what men can accept. The unfairness. We all want to have an even chance in this game. But it was never this way. The world never functioned on even play. Bro, you should be fucking lucky that you weren't born in Congo or Kenya without clean drinking water, struggling to find food. You should be fucking thankful. That goes to show you that life is not fair. Life doesn't play on fairness. So, if you're born unattractive or you are born with good genetics, man, it is the way it is. Some work harder. Some are born with more disadvantage than others. Accept it. Acceptance is the number one thing you have to do. You can cope. You can accept whatever. It doesn't matter. But you got to understand how it is. Back to the topic. The jealousy that you create in other men, it is too much to handle. And let me tell you one thing, friendships are really valuable. They are the best thing in the world. If you have true down-to-earth friends, you're lucky. Ride or die, down to ride for whatever. You should consider yourself lucky because these people are hard to find. People that truly, deeply care about you and want to ride with you, it's a very rare thing. You should be thankful. But guys, you gotta remember that friends befriend each other because they are in the same bracket. They are economically or in every regard, there is some balance. There is some kind of unity, things you relate to. It's things you can relate to each other that makes you want to befriend that person. But if you're really attractive, There is something that people, your friends, find really hard if they are not attractive and have trouble pulling girls. And you seem to do it effortlessly. Yeah, that triggers a lot of fucking insecurity and a lot of jealousy into people. It's very normal, guys. The well-fed will never understand the starving people. And it is true. If you are well-fed yourself, you have no trouble attracting girls. It's natural to not understand the starving, the people that don't get any girls, vice versa. So guys, every man wants to be the best. Every man is competitive. This whole world is competitive. Life as a man is waking up, fighting for the things you care about, fighting for the woman you love. You're fighting to keep your job, your money, your house. Every day is a struggle and a competition, comparing and fighting for what you care about because you can lose it. You can lose your woman to someone else. Every day is such a hardship for us, right? So friends are also competitive with each other, believe it or not. Look guys, if you go, let's say you have a gym partner. He's your friend, you go to the gym together, training together. Did you never try to one-up your friend in terms of weight or see who can bench the most? It's mundane shit. But this is what I'm talking about, guys. Even as friends, you are basically in a little competition and you would fucking hate it. You would be devastated if your friend one-ups you in all things that you care about. If that friend is much more attractive. He pulls all the girls. Like when you go to the bar with that guy, you are always the third wheel. He's always with girls. You're just standing there. Of course, man, of course you're gonna be pissed off. Now let's talk about how to handle this. Navigating these feelings of envy and competition is the first step to maturity. We must acknowledge the drive, but not let it consume our bonds. Beauty is a head start, but substance is what keeps the engine running. If you're the one being one-upped, find the lane where you shine uniquely. Expanded content covering the next 10 minutes. This journey isn't just about the external. It's about building a foundation that doesn't crumble when someone else succeeds. True brotherhood is about being able to stand in your brother's light without feeling like you're in his shadow. We have to learn to celebrate the wins of our peers because their success is a reflection of the caliber of the circle we keep. If your friends are high value, you are in the right place. The jealousy we feel is often a signal of our own unfulfilled potential. Use it as a compass. Use it as fuel. Don't let it become poison. We are all fighting the same battles, just on different fronts. Whether it's the fight for financial stability, the fight for love, or the fight for respect, we are in this together. And to the men who were born with the key, remember that with great power comes the responsibility to uplift those around you. Don't just hold the lock. Help your brothers find their own way. In the end, the most valuable currency isn't just reproduction. It's the legacy of the men we help build along the way. Stay strong, stay focused, and keep pushing forward. Of course you're going to be jealous. Of course you're going to want to resent your friend, right? It's fucking normal. This is human psychology. It can't be any different. It is the way it is. It is normal. It is normal that your friend will sometime, he will show you his true colors. And you will be in shock because he held it in for so long. He held his jealousy and envy for so long. And there was a moment where he snapped. He did something really snaky, or he stabbed you in the back. And you were all fucking in shock. Like, whoa, where does this come from, right? So this is basically why you as an attractive man, you hold, let me clarify it again, guys. You hold one of the most valuable keys to the most valuable luck in the world, and that is attracting women. That is the possibility to reproduce, which we are all biologically wired for. So it goes that deep. It really goes that deep. And what is the solution, guy? If you struggle with this, because me myself, I struggle with this, of course, otherwise I wouldn't make this video. I go through my life. I live a very lonely life. Nowadays I'm kind of comfortable with myself. I enjoy my time being alone, but yeah, sometimes it just sucks, right? Sometimes you wish you had a down to ride friend, a childhood friend, or you had someone in your life that is like, you want to grow with them together. But unfortunately, guys, I cannot seem to find people that want to grow with me together unless it's just, the people that I meet, the young men that I meet. And it's just a weird dynamic, man. They always want to compete with me. They're, the nervousness when they talk to me. Like, I'm just a normal dude, man. I'm just normal, bro. But you trigger so much insecurity in people. It is truly insane, guys. If you're really attractive, you know what I'm talking about. You trigger the insecurity. You trigger some weird things out of people, especially men. But hey, recognize your value, guys. Know that you're very attractive. Know you have a very special trait that you're blessed. Be thankful for it. Another solution would maybe be, guys, is that think about your life and think about your location and think to yourself, well, if I would just, what do I actually have to lose here? If you have a wife and children, that is different. But if you're like me, I'm kind of done here, bro. I want to discover more of the world. And I want to go to a place where maybe people are more appreciative of me. And maybe people can see through my appearance and I can make some real friends, guys. Maybe I go to a place where the competition is healthy and not like extremely toxic, like in my environment, right? There are places, bro, there are places where you will maybe, see people that are like-minded like you. And maybe what is holding you back? What is holding you back from moving out of a toxic environment, man? You've seen it here, like if you were born or if you grew up in the same area and you're still there and you're not happy here, you don't have friends here, what the fuck is holding you back, bro? Like, is your job that important? Make a plan, move out strategically, exit plan your exit strategically, and just move. There are so many other places, maybe people will truly value you in another place, it could be. So this is how I think of it. Just let me know what you experience day to day in your life, right? If you're truly a handsome man, you'll definitely know what I'm talking about here, and let me know in the comments. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you as always in the next one. Take care.